welcome to Prime News. Now look at the headlines. Cooperative banks not ready for mining loan waiver without RBI's clearance. Attaching trucks not an option. Banks say attachment won't profit them. High Court refuses to grant interim relief in dual citizenship case. Panji JMFC's order to register FIR against Goans having dual citizenship in force. Prudent gets report of Britain junket of ruling MLAs. Tour of motocross speaks about tiger prawns and hospitality of organizers lacks any kind of sporting acumen. Prasad Lolekar back from Kashmir. Falari D'Souza family is yet to return. Sanjit still in Jammu and Kashmir. Chaudhary family from Ponda prays for safe return of their daughter. And 4 players including LIC's women grandmaster Swati Gate share top position at National Women's Challenges Chess. Goa's Ivana, Ria and Aditi joined 3rd position. And now the news in detail. Cooperative banks are not ready for a waiver of loans without RBI guidelines. Banks have maintained that loan waiver is not possible under OTS criteria. RBI is not ready for any kind of exemption on loans. Now, the truck owners who were financially sound are also not ready to pay monthly installments following government scheme. If the trucks are seized by banks, there is no guarantee of fetching good price for them in auctions. Government will meet the banks on 24th September.
Mining dependence loan waiver tangle between government and banks is far from getting over. Banks are awaiting RBI not to go ahead with waiving of loans worth in crores under one-time settlement criteria. CM's argument is RBI's nod is not required. Prudent tried to analyze what is the exact position of the banks at present. We met many of the bankers. Cooperative banks maintained that Goa State Cooperative Bank had decided to bring all the loans of mining dependents under OTS much before Goa government's decision. Banks had already communicated to RBI about OTS, were awaiting RBI's nod. RBI discarded their plea. Truck owners who could pay off their installments comfortably have stopped paying after government declared loan waiver scheme. There is no guarantee of a good bid in auction even if banks seize the lean trucks. Banks are not ready to move an inch without RBI's guidelines. All eyes set on CM's next move. It is still not clear how banks are planning to go ahead with government's loan waiver scheme. RBI guideline to nationalize banks is pretty clear on loan waiver under OTS. It says there is no need of RBI's consent, but the loan amount is magnanimous, so nationalized banks will have to consult RBI. It is still not clear how banks will carry ahead government's loan waiver scheme. CM is meeting banks on 24th September. Banks are awaiting for a conclusive meet. Senior reporter Lokik Shilkar for Prudent.
High Court has refused to grant interim relief to Goa government in the dual citizenship matter. It's a setback for Goa government. State government in its petition had sought relief against the order of the Panji JMFC court to register FIR against those Goans who have registered their births in Portuguese registry and are posted on different government and constitutional posts in Goa. Court has adjourned the hearing for 17th September as the respondent challenged the jurisdiction of a single judge bench to hear this matter.
High Court on Thursday refused to grant interim stay on the order of Panji JMFC court. Panji JMFC had earlier ordered to register FIR against those Goans who have registered their births in Portuguese registry and are posted on different government and constitutional posts in the state.
Dual citizenship, the FIR matter which was there and the order passed by the JMFC, the High Court has rejected to give a stay.
High Court has also refused to grant any relief to the police officers of the crime branch against whom the Panji JMFC court has ordered to register FIR for non-compliance of its order.
The JMFC Panjim court had directed the police officer to register an FIR on dual citizenship, all 2 MLAs, that is one Kaitu and one Glenn Tiklo. and there were 2 police officers, one SP Alan Disa and one police officer Kulaso, Edwin Kulaso. They have not, because they are brother officers and these are politicians, they have not lodged an FIR. Now that's why the JMFC passed an order to register an FIR as per the Supreme Court judgment of Lalit Kumari, to register an FIR on the officer itself. Now that is also not state. So the officers also are accused of that offences now.
The single bench of the High Court is hearing the plea of Goa government to quash the order of the Panji JMFC court to register FIR in dual citizenship matter. During the hearing, respondent Kashinath Shetye challenged the jurisdiction of the single judge bench to hear this matter. The bench directed Shetye to submit his written objection and adjourned the hearing for 17 September. Mukesh Kumar for Prudent.
Goa delegation led by Minister Avartan Furtado for FIM Motocross World Championship at Great Britain in 2012 was all about VIP meals and hospitality of organizers. Report submitted by the delegation periodically mentions about tiger prawns and is full of kudos to CM for sending them to Britain. The report speaks about the sports, stadium and spectators but highly lacks technical and studious acumen. It was about tiger prawns and a delightful journey rather than sports study.
Recently, Fisheries Minister Avartan Furtado, Sports Minister Ramesh Tawardkar, Power Minister Milind Naik, Vasco MLA Carlos Almeida, Veli MLA Benjamin Silva and Aldona MLA Glenn Ticklow were all set to witness the FIFA World Cup 2014 at the cost of public money. But Goa government had to cancel it after an outcry from public and media over spending exchequer's money over a delightful tour. They were told to pay back the trip amount within a month once they were back from Brazil. Now Prudent has accessed a report submitted by Goa delegation led by Minister Avartan Furtado for FIM Motocross World Championship at Great Britain in 2012. The report is all about the mesmerizing trip to Britain and VIP arrangements of tiger prawns and scrumptious meals for VIPs. Avartan Furtado, BJP MLA from Aldona, Glenn Ticklow and independent MLA from Veri, Benjamin Silva were part of this delegation to Motocross World Championship in 2012. This is the report and these are the few excerpts which will expose what exactly our MLAs and minister did in Britain in 2012 in the name of study tour. Report says, Youth stream of Goa delegation made special arrangements perfect to the hilt. Especially VIP lunch and meals were perfectly organized. Tiger prawns on platter as starters. We bet we felt like home. In another para, report says, Kudos to CM Manor Parrikar for his foresight, a professional he is in political field. Goa also should host a grand motocross championship event which will attract high-end tourists. Bureau Report, Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.